Yeah, I'm up now. He's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with I need on my state. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that. Yeah. New house in the hills. Fine. Waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We still under Toyota Ethiopians, yeah. But I'm on right now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give to Jones, heading right. He'll manage only a touch. KB Ellis in on that stop.
43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Vikings, nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there
yards.
of 27
and the
yards.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is Jones. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Falcons' 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second down and 2. A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Not much there. They need a yard.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
9. Here's second and 9.
19 target.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
2-yard line.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Mooney in motion. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Mooney in motion. On second down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Okay, ready?
They're down and 3. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbound as good as you can do it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Target downfield, great teamwork on the completion. First and 10.
16 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at
The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson.
18 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
On the ground now with Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought him down.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Again, it's Jones. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Riker out now, following the touchdown. As he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. London brought in motion. The RPO. That one is complete. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Vikings 7. Bradley Pinion set to
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's taken down just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Walker working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Is recovered by the Vikings.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll try to push forward or wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Brandon Dorless there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver who not only made the grab, but returned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to a runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield. That's London. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while it certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
On second down, here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Mooney in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Again, it's Penix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, incomplete, and it's second down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
Second and 10.
Viking 18. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pioneer, 7 Pioneer. 18 Pioneer.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. Block 40. Hut, hut.
Now Panic's going to get it forward on the pop pass. And And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Fourth down, and here's Penix. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
that one knocked away, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
Incomplete.
Third down coming up.
Third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. 60 Mavericks.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch in this game is. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 40 to the 20. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the double. Let's go. Viking 18.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that'll be a pickup of 3. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Try to be lying.
Here's a design run. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
60 red. Ready.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Gonzalez now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. There he goes again. Trying to get to this pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Harrison on the stop. A 4-yard loss.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal.
Third and goal.
There we go. Back.
To throw, Wentz. This is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Vikings 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go.
Now Wentz. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Wentz. Looking down the field there, but this ball's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame them for continuing to give give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come 19, come 19, 18, Rattler, go.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The 23-yard line.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we can see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Mooney in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
25-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Reload. Check out.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. It is 3rd and 10.
19, Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Say, hey. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Ty Felton now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.